Fever at Storm. We've got the Storm laying 8, total 167.5.
Yeah, Tony, maybe the Fever were able to take advantage of the weaker schedule here a little bit as they've kind of propelled themselves up the standings. As far as the bottom tier teams are concerned, the Fever a little bit distance themselves a little bit here now with their good run of late, despite that loss to Chicago right now. It does feel like the Fever have made pretty big strides here, and maybe it is for real. They can work into the playoff picture here. They are right. I mean, they stuck in there. Yeah, they lost that last one, kind of knocked them back a little bit, but they feel like a good momentum here, especially with their offense here right now. Now, I think the Storm might get some attention from the bettors. You think the Fever, on the road, the Storm playing as well as they have right now, but the Fever were pretty hot. They'd won 4 straight before that game against Chicago. Caitlin Clark had a franchise record 13 assists in that game. She's seeing the floor extremely well right now, fitting in with everybody. They are looking very good on the court offensively. The Fever have been improving rapidly, but playing that bottom tier competition. So the key here, though, for me, Tony, it could be the Fever debut of 9-year WNBA veteran Damiris Dantas. The Fever had to cut their second round draft choice in the past 24 hours to make way for Dantas. Maybe it's overlooked. Maybe she won't get in there right away, but the 9-year veteran averaging 7.5 points. The fans were a little bit upset cutting the second round draft choice, but really this player coming off a MCL injury could make a big impact, or at least solidify an area that is drastically in need in the Fever, and that is an inside-out player. Tony, this player did average 12.5 points just 2 seasons ago, or 3 seasons ago, sat out last season. So there's a reason why they cut the second-round draft choice, who really was just getting minimal minutes, minimal time. They should have having a couple points a game, 2 or 3 points a game, getting in there. But this is going to be a little bit of a difference here with Damiris Dantas. We'll just see how much impact she makes right away. But I did want to mention that because the numbers are pretty interesting. So for Seattle, the win off of a 72-61 win over Connecticut. Really stepping up here has been Jordan Horston, Tony, for Seattle of late. She started the whole second half of last season, just got her first start here of late after 2 terrific performances off of the bench. I just figure, though, the Fever will have enough offense here against the Storm to hang in there. Indiana's gone over in 10 of their last 11 games, so kind of tough to stop when an offense is crisp, even if a team like Seattle that's playing extremely well right now. Storm won both meetings back in May, including 103-88 at Indiana in that game, Tony, and also 85-83 there. They did not cover 5 points and as a road favorite in that one, or Tony. So anyway, I'm going to go with the Fever there in this one, Tony. I want to see how this plays out with the addition of Dantas, but also I'm going to think that the offense is going to be strong enough here for the Fever to hang in this one.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his premium picks. Fever and Storm, the pick here. Fever at plus the 8. You can find 8 pretty much everywhere at this hour. All right, we got you that 4-pack here from the